Yeah, it gave me a lot of comfort in difficult times. It calmed my soul. It became a source of endless amusement and fascination for me. I just get lost in looking at all the little micro details, from the crabs under the rocks to the birds in the trees, and just all the nuances of nature. I'm a longtime Vancouver Island resident. I just love this island. It's home for me. I was adopted about age 2.5, and when I was about 7 or 8 years old, my parents unfortunately faced some very dire health challenges that put me in a position where they had to place me in foster care. And I grew up spending a lot of time alone without other children or a family of my own. So the family and friend that I found was in nature. And I spent the majority of my time when I wasn't in school, either in the beach or playing in the forests. And I really found my connection there. And I think that's what really has helped me become the more empathetic and compassionate person I am. I love how grounding it is. It really settled my soul at an early age and still continues to do so. I found a job with the Times Colonist when I was still in high school. And of course I met the photographers at the newspaper and fell in love with what photography represented. When I found photography, I discovered myself. And it really brought that world that I saw as a child back to life again for me, from the very minute details in a macro photo to the compression and the beauty brought forward by a telephoto. It helped me really connect the dots to social and environmental issues. And at that point, the light bulbs went on and I thought, wow, I have to do something. Maybe I should bring everyone together, because I know so many creative people. Bring the public to an arts and cultural event that not only celebrates Earth Day, but allows them to meet their community, the hero workers saving our forests and our salmon, and all these nonprofits who needed more exposure.
And we're excited to announce this April 25th and 26th, we're holding our 4th annual Creatively United for the Planet Earth Week Festival here in Esquimalt.
2012 was the start, and much to my surprise, thousands of people attended, and when we finished, we had less than 2 bags of garbage. It was just so fantastic. There was so many people came out in support that we did it again for like 8 years in a row. In 2020, we pivoted from creating a huge festival in celebration of the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. 3 weeks before it was to launch, we decided, okay, well, we've got all these people interested in still being involved, so we went online, and we were so surprised. We had more participants than we would have had we held an in-person event.
Welcome to the first in a series of 7 webinars.
Creatively United, especially since the pandemic, has really pivoted to an online solutions hub. Statistics show people are very concerned about the state of affairs in the world, climate change. We need each other more than ever, and I'm hoping that Creatively United will creatively unite people, bring them together to find each other, to find people with shared values, learn about what's available, because it's so inspiring when you meet and work with people that are doing something. Action is hope to me. What I've really learned from this whole experience is that one person, look at Greta. I don't even have to say her last name and people know who I'm talking about. One person can really shift things, or at least bring people together. And it really is that collective that's going to change things.